Hi everyone. Welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host David Tare, where I've been featuring my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999. Today I'm up to song number 2817, and that one is Cotton Eye Joe by a European dance, I guess I call them Eurodance group called Rednex. This song came out in 1994. And I think it's an interesting song. It's a kind of parody country western song, but it's like a dance song, and they sing it really fast. And it's actually based on a real traditional folk song called Cotton Eye Joe, which was probably written a long time ago. I don't know exactly when, but probably came from the old west. That's what I'm guessing. But anyway, the only reason, and it was also featured on this album called Sex and Violins. And here's a picture of the group Rednex when they started. I guess they just had four members then. Now they're still around, and I guess they picked up. Actually, I don't have a more recent picture of them, but they have several new members now. But I remember when they first came out, and the only reason I know about this song "Cotton Eye Joe" and the group Rednex is because I lived in Holland for 4 months. That's where I started my graduate research and advanced math with my thesis advisor, who was Dutch. He invited all of us to spend a semester in Leiden at Leiden University, about a half an hour from Amsterdam. I really enjoyed it, by the way. I think Holland's a great country. I think they're doing a lot of things much better in Europe than they are in the USA. They even were in the 90s. But one thing I did when I lived in Holland was I watched MTV Europe, and they had a lot of artists I had never heard of before, including this one, Rednex, and apparently this was a huge hit in Europe and several European countries. I think it went to number one in 8 European countries. I even heard in one of them. I'm not sure which one. I heard it was even a bigger hit than "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston, which spent 14 weeks at number one in the USA. And this song, Cotton Eye Joe, was not a big hit in the USA. I think it did make the top 40, but it only went to like number 23, I think. And I think it was their only top 40 hit. So they were a one-hit wonder in the USA, but they had several hits overseas. This was just the first of them. And I like it. I mean, I think it's a funny song, and I watched the video, and I think it's a very funny video too. It's very spoofy of the old West. I mean, they have these guys that look kind of like cowboys the way they're dressed, but they're obviously a dance group, and they're dancing. And there's even a woman in the group. I guess the blonde on the third from the left. And she does this really. She sings in this. There's, I guess, a couple singers. The lead singer wasn't even featured in the video, but she sings too, and she does all these really, really kind of, erotic moves. It's a dance song, and I guess she's riding on a horse, or she's looks like she's ready to just, you know, um, I don't know what to say, but I think it's a good song, and I think it was an entertaining video, and I guess that's why I put it on my list. And anyway, that's my profile on Cotton Eye Joe by Rednex. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time.